on this particular fast that I'm doing with the products I'm working with some pre-digested amino acids. They're patented, they're utilized for people that are on dialysis so that they don't have muscle wasting. And so I know people, this fast is designed, this transformation that I'm doing is designed for weight loss because so many people are looking for a way to lose weight. And I don't know if I've actually lost weight or gained muscle because I didn't really have much to lose, but I was very interested in allowing my cells to have the best ability to reboot. So basically at the cellular level, I like to cleanse, nourish, and balance. And so when you're flooding the body with nutrient-dense micronutrients, the body has the ability to feed itself and cleanse and balance itself naturally. And when I am not using a lot of calories, it allows the organs and the rest of the body some ease and grace to flow more freely. And so so that was very interesting about the methylation pathways that I learned. The other thing that I've known for a while and just learned some more on it, basically the cells in our body, only about 10% of them are Troy Casey. The rest are microbes and funguses and bacteria, and so we are in symbiotic relationship with them. So it's always best to have your constitution as high as possible, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And so fasts have also been used traditionally for spiritual growth and for spiritual cleansing as well. And so me personally, I've been going through a lot recently. I had mold in my house. It's another reason that I'm detoxing right now because I have had some symptomology show up in my body that is very autoimmune-esque, and I don't take that laying down at all, and I am not a victim, and so that's not going to happen to me. I told myself 20 years ago if I got AIDS or cancer or any of that stuff, I'd cure it, and now I know the technology to do it. The funny thing is no matter how good the technology I have, I think that there's a spiritual component of whatever one goes through. And so I've searched out with my colleagues and some research on the internet as well on what's going on in my body, and I've taken action. Now, the 5 days, day 5 is today, and I feel great. I feel energized. My skin's looking good. And so, but day 3 and day 4, I had a little backup issue with my colon, and so things weren't moving. When you start playing around with are you eating food or you're not eating food, and so things got a little stuck. And so I went to the store and bought my new Crappuccino machine. So this Crappuccino machine is also known as a douchebag. And these things work like a charm. You get some high-grade organic coffee and a little bit of warm water and filtered warm water, and then you stick this thing up your butt and you lay down and you go very slowly and you allow the coffee to get up there. And what the coffee does, my research and some of my old studies told me that the coffee basically activates a valve in your colon, and that valve goes directly to the liver. And when that gets triggered, all hell breaks loose, or all poop breaks loose. And so I'm not big on colonics or enemas, except for if somebody needs it. And so I haven't used that yet, but if I do get stuck again or plugged again, I will pull that out. So today was day 5. I woke up and my stomach was gurgling. This cleanse has some very good herbs with prebiotics, and a whole bunch of awesome stuff came out of me. Because let's face it, I haven't had any solid food in 5 days. Well, I take that back. Another thing I love about this transformation that I'm doing is they allow flex foods. So I have had an avocado I've had some berries. I had a banana one day. Basically, I think 2 or 3 flex foods a day. If you get an insulin dip or your blood sugar's off and you want to get something, or you just want to be satiated, I think they allow a sweet, a savory, a crunchy, and an avocado. And I like avocado because it's got a lot of fats in it, and my body loves fats. And I think you can have a scoop of a tablespoon of coconut oil. And so and the shakes. But somebody else wrote me on YouTube. They said, isn't 5 shakes a lot a day? And yeah, that would be if they were smoothies and they were packed with fruit and, you know, other types of nutrients, or milk or soy milk. Stay away from soy milk. Soy's no good unless you want man boobs. And so, anyhow, that's for another video. So it's basically just these greens: spirulina, wheatgrass, rice bran solubles, activated barley. Activated barley is what they give kids in Africa that are living in refugee camps, and they're so starving that this small amount of nutrients helps with the gut lining, and it helps them absorb any other kind of food well. So these types of nutrients in water. So it's basically like green water. And so I drink that, and I've had the flex foods, and I feel great, I look great, and I'm encouraged to continue to do it because of the autoimmune type stuff that was showing up in my body. My legs, my groin, I had intramuscular pain, as well as some joint pain that's been going around my body. And so I'm very eager to heal myself on all levels and get back to being my full self. And so 10 days is what is scheduled. However, I may be very interested in doing more than 10 days. I know Eric Nees did 40 days and he gained 13 pounds because of these aminos. So I think that's about it. Somebody else on YouTube said, hey, yeah, that sounds like a waste of money. And that may be true if you are a person who doesn't like to take care of your car, if you don't like to wash your car, if you don't like to get the oil changed. And we all know what happens to someone who takes care of a car like that. Eventually it breaks, or it just ends up being an old beater and it's on the side of the road. And so it all comes down to choice. The other thing is somebody said, hey, that looks like it costs a lot. And my answer to that is, hey, you can do a water fast. As long as you're sourcing some real good quality water, I recommend doing a water fast. This is what Jesus did and other spiritual masters. If you can pull it off, go for it. I recommend researching it and mentally preparing, because the thing is when you start detoxifying, and depending on how much weight someone has, that weight has the bioaccumulation of toxicity, especially if you've got a lot of fat on you. The body will take a molecule and that it doesn't recognize, like a GMO molecule, and it will store it as a foreign toxin, and basically it stores a lipid structure around it and stores it for later and says, hey, we will process this later because we don't know how to process this element that doesn't have a biological match for my cells. So I think this is where a lot of the obesity is coming from. People are eating stuff that has no biological connection to them. So, can you do a water fast? That's a big question. Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, you have to ask that question to yourself. I personally have never done a water fast. I've done juice fasts. Up to 17 days was the most I did, and I've done a lot of 10-day and 5-day juice fasts. And usually I couple those with herbs to target one of the organs, the liver, the kidneys, or the colon. And so, but yes, you can do a free water fast. I recommend taking time off from work. I recommend, if you can do the 40 days, Don Tolman, Tyler Tolman, these people teach this stuff and they can help people walk them through that. Tyler's living out in Bali right now. So yes, if you want to do a water fast and save some money, great. If you want less pain and deeper cleansing action, come and do the a 10-day transformation with me. I'll be coaching people through this for a while. I like these products. I'll be working with these products. And so my clients are digging these products. My friend Phil Randazzo in Las Vegas lost 15 pounds on the transformation. And so this is an excellent way to cleanse and detoxify the body without starving yourself to death and just driving yourself a little crazy if you've never done it before. So I have some notes here. Just wanted to make sure that I covered everything. And I did. I think I covered it a lot. Covered everything. Andy Mills out there in Scotland asked me the question. Again, that's the flex foods, the avocados, a carrot, an apple, a banana, something easy. And don't forget, before you get started, to buy a new Crappuccino machine, aka a douchebag. And so wouldn't be the certified health nut if I didn't take off my shirt in this video. So here we go. Again, like I said, I don't think I lost any weight. If anything, maybe I lost a little bit of inflammation, a little bit of toxicity, and my muscles are feeling full on these amino acids. I really dig these amino acids. So, feeling good, feeling strong. I encourage everyone out there to have a great day.